Might be heading towards a serious livelihood crisis as the situation seems to be worse this time for the working class amid the COVID-19 crisis, and local restrictions by states already add up to something close to a nationwide lockdown, according to noted economist Jean Dreze. In an interview to PTI, he also mentioned that the government's target to make India a $5 trillion economy by 2024-25 was never a feasible target and was just to pander the superpower ambitions of the Indian elite. The economic consequences of local lockdowns may not be as destructive as those of a nationwide lockdown. But in some respects, things are worse this time for the working class, he opined. Despite mass vaccination, there is a serious possibility that intermittent crisis will continue for a long time, perhaps years. Compared with last year, many people have depleted savings and larger debts. Those who borrowed their way through last year's crisis may not be able to do it again this time, he observed. Dreze also pointed out that last year there was a relief package and today relief measures are not even being discussed. In short, we are heading towards a serious livelihood crisis, he said. On how the government could have seen the second COVID-19 wave coming, Dreze said the Indian government has been in denial all along. Remember, the government refused to admit about any community transmission of COVID for a long time, even as recorded cases were counted in millions. When an early analysis of official data exposed the collapse of health services, the government retracted the data, he said. He pointed out that misleading statistics have been routinely invoked to reassure the public that all is well. Denying a crisis is the surest way to make it worse. We are now paying the price of this complacency. But it is important to go beyond that and to consolidate the social security system on a durable basis, he said, adding that short-term relief measures tend to breed confusion, corruption, and waste. Going beyond existing schemes, I think that a well-designed, inclusive cash transfer program would be useful, Dreze opined. But then India looks like one of the poorer countries in the world, which it is. Looking at aggregate GDP, which is naturally quite large because of India's large population, creates an illusion of prosperity and power, he argued. For instance, it would enable you to maintain a large army, but this has nothing to do with the development of the country, he observed.